Y'all, honestly, I don't even know how to really start off this video, man, but I've been reading the comments a lot lately, and some of y'all really wanted me to talk about what happened at the Travis Scott Astroworld concert. Um, just like all of us, you feel me? I woke up, um, checked Instagram, and I seen that multiple people got injured and multiple people died from this concert. And in my head, I'm like, what the hell is going on? How did they die? You feel me? What's the cause of the injuries and all of that? I'm questioning everything. You feel me? And mind you, I was supposed to be in Houston right now, honestly. But something told me, nah, we ain't gonna go. You feel me? We ain't gonna go. But I read an article saying that the crowd started moving up. It was just a whole lot going on because I read multiple articles, and some of them were the same, and then some of them was adding different details to it, man. Obviously different articles will be different, but I was just like, I was still kind of confused of what was going on. And then an officer, I seen a video from DJ Academics. An officer had came out and said that somebody was ejecting other people with drugs. You feel me? While the concert was still going on, and then a lot of people was trying to put the blame on Travis Scott. So now Travis Scott is forced to come out and speak about the situation and stuff like that, man. But it was just, I don't know, that was just crazy. I never seen or even heard about a concert like that, man. Knowing Travis Scott, knowing his fan base, I know they get lit. I know they have fun with the concert, but it was just like, this was wild, crazy, you feel me? So we finna watch this video, man, called the Astro World Festival Tragedy, man, from the homie Blackie Speaks, man. Y'all should be familiar from the homie Blackie Speaks by now. So let's dive into it, see what's going on. I'm gonna pitch in as well. But I definitely want to know his thoughts and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts too, man. My rundown of everything, man. But it was just crazy, man. Rest in peace to the people, you feel me, that lost their lives, man. You feel me? The families that's going through it, man. I seen that Roddy Ricch say, you know, he's willing to help and donate. A lot of different artists and celebrities is, you know, helping and donating and trying to help these families, man. Cause you know, it's crazy, bro. Imagine going to a concert and not knowing it's gonna be your last time here, bro. It's wild, crazy, bro. It is crazy, man. But yeah, shit. Let's dive into this though, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
Now, this entire Astroworld Festival situation that's going on right now, absolutely devastating. What a tragedy. Probably one of the saddest stories of music this year. It's an extremely hot topic at the moment, so I'm sure you've seen a thing or two about it. With that being said, let's talk about it. Now, Travis Scott is currently trending for a recent situation that happened at his festival, the Astroworld Festival. The Astroworld Festival is an annual music festival hosted by the one and only Travis Scott. The festival is held in Houston, Texas, and it's always been a huge success whenever it goes down. On November 5th, which was yesterday, the festival finally kicked off. Fans were in good spirits, everybody was excited for the good time they were about to have, and things were looking really good. At approximately 9 o'clock, 9:15, in the words of law enforcement, the crowd at the festival started compressing towards the front of the stage. That led to a panic spread throughout the crowd. People started getting injured.
Yeah, people was panicking. I read that too. People was panicking. Like the crowd, like the music was getting lit. Everybody was like moving towards like the stage and stuff like that. And I feel like people started panicking and moving around, and that's when things went left, man. Like, damn. But they said that Travis Scott didn't stop the music. He kept performing. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people trying to break this down and is like give Travis Scott like, you know, a bad look and stuff like that. But it's like, on the other hand, I heard that somebody was injecting people with drugs. You feel me? So it's like, what's that about? Feel me?
People became unconscious, and this created a ripple effect of more people getting injured and more people becoming unconscious. Once the police realized that the situation at hand was getting out of control, they contacted the promoters and then Live Nation, who was organizing this event. They then informed Travis Scott about what was going on and told him that the festival has to end early, and Travis Scott complied. During the start of this mass casualty that was going on, according to the police, 17 people were transported to the hospital. Out of those 17, 11 of those were in cardiac arrest as they were being transported to the hospital. It's also, as of now, been confirmed by the police that 8 people have died, which is very sad, man. I don't even know what to say. You go to a festival to have fun and create memories, not end up dying, man. The festival had an attendance of around 50,000 people, and clearly they were not prepared to handle all those 50K people. An anonymous person who was involved in organizing this festival spoke to TMZ and told them some very disturbing things. Apparently someone in the crowd at some point went ballistic and started injecting people with some kind of drug, which caused panic. I myself can't confirm if this is true, but apparently this intel came from someone who was a key person involved in planning the festival. It could be true though, because like we clarified, a bunch of people went into cardiac arrest. Could have that been caused by the drugs they got injected with? Maybe. This sounds insane though, man. I mean, if this is true, then whoever that person was, I hope they get tracked down and get thrown in jail for murder, because that's crazy. That aside, Travis Scott actually ended up responding to this very tragic event. He released a statement on his Twitter, which I'm going to go over right now. This is what he said. He started off by saying, "I am absolutely devastated by what took place last night. My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astroworld Festival. Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic loss of life. I am committed to working together with the Houston community to heal and support the families in need. Thank you to Houston PD, Fire Department, and NRG Park for the immediate response and support. Love you all." At the moment,
But Travis Scott dropped another video. That wasn't his only response though. But yeah.
Travis is actually getting a lot of backlash. You may be wondering, why is he getting backlash? Well, for a couple reasons. First of all, a lot of people weren't fans of this statement that he wrote, and I'm gonna be honest, this statement screams, "I didn't write this, my publicist did." It doesn't seem all that genuine. It feels a little bit robotic. That's how I see it. So the backlash he's receiving as a result of the statement is justified. Regarding that, by the way, depending on how Travis Scott handles the situation behind the scenes, I think the statement could get overlooked. If you ask me, the statement shouldn't be in the focus here. What he does after the fact should, however. If Travis Scott, after this horrible incident, after 8 of his fans died trying to watch him perform, if he continues on with his life like nothing happened, I will have an issue with that. Best believe that. And we're gonna know if that happens depending on what the families of these 8 victims have to say. What I'm trying to say is, I just hope Travis Scott is present with what's going on right now. I hope he's mentally here. I hope he's not disconnected from the fact that 8 of his supporters who were breathing last night passed away trying to see their favorite artist perform. I think this right here is a really important moment for Travis Scott, and when I say that, fuck the PR bullshit, fuck trying to save face by pretending like you care. I'm saying, does Travis Scott actually care? And I'm saying that hoping that he cares, because I like Travis Scott and I want him to set a good example for the millions of young kids who support him, and most importantly of all, I want the families of these 8 victims to be taken care of. I don't think Travis should be blamed for what happened, not at all, but I do think Travis has a responsibility to at least try to make it right for the families. There's a way to handle a situation like this, and the core of it comes down to if Travis genuinely cares about what just happened. Now, that aside, another reason why Travis is getting backlash is this. There's a video currently floating around on social media of Travis performing, autotune turned all the way up, and one of his fans, who's clearly unconscious, is getting carried out. Travis sees what's going on, like, oh, what's going on here? Okay, he looks at what's going on and does nothing. Actually, he does something. He says, yeah, yeah, obviously with the autotune turned all the way up.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, bro, that's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, man, that video was creepy as shit. Just the way Travis is looking at the fan being carried out as he's doing yeah, that gives me goosebumps, and not the good kind. By the way, obviously no pun intended when I said goosebumps. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible situation right here though, man. If you know that 50,000 people are gonna show up to an event, please make sure that you're well equipped to handle 50,000 people. Because if you're not, these kinds of things are bound to happen. On the other hand, we as people have a responsibility too. If you're at a festival and you see the person next to you struggling, you gotta make sure they're good. A lot of the clips I've seen on social media, that's exactly what a lot of people did, and that makes me happy to see. However, we're talking about 50,000 people all crammed up in a goddamn pandemic. bad things are bound to happen, man. People have been locked up inside their houses, losing their minds for close to 2 years in desperate need for some real-life entertainment. For a lot of people at the Astroworld Festival, this is the first major event they've gone to since the quarantine stuff started. That aside, my heart obviously goes out to the families of the 8 people who passed. This is probably one of the saddest stories in music this year. Honestly, man, those 8 people who passed went to this festival wanting to create memories so they could have fun and cherish the good time they're about to have. That was less than 24 hours ago, and today, the families of those 8 people are planning their funeral. That's life, man. Things can really change in an instant, especially when you least expect it. My message to anyone out there who wants to hit some festivals in the next year or so, please be aware of your surroundings, especially if you're trying to make it to the front. Know yourself, meaning if you know that you get anxious in tight spaces with a bunch of people, don't try to make it to the front. Yes, make sure you have a good time, but you don't have to be in the middle of the shitstorm to have a good time. I've been to plenty festivals and I've had a good effing time chilling in the back where it's not so hectic. Honestly, me, I'm not trying to fight myself to the front, okay? You'll catch me chilling, okay? Big chilling in the back. Festival season in the summer of 2022 is about to be crazy, but I want you to remember what happened at the Astroworld Festival. You're there to have a good time, and if you know that you can handle it, please consider having a more relaxed approach when you're going. Some people might listen to this and say, hey man, you're victim blaming by even bringing this up, and honestly, man, you can call it that, okay? Call it what you want, but honestly, man, I just want everybody to be safe. I want you to have a good time, but I also want you to make it back home safely. That's all I want. So with that being said, RIP to all the victims in this horrible incident.
Peace,
and yeah, there you have it. But yeah, this entire Astro.
Honestly, bro, shout out to Black Man for giving his thoughts, you know. But honestly, this whole festival thing was crazy. Even though we still in a pandemic, though, you know what I'm saying? We still in a pandemic, but it's like people, like Blackie said, people want to go outside. You feel me, and enjoy some real life entertainment. You feel me, and stuff like that. And I get it, you know, I definitely get it. But it's just like, yo, please be careful. Please be mindful of your surroundings too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, cause I've been seeing a lot of people blaming Travis Scott for what's going on, and for what happened at the festival. And I said it myself when I seen that Travis Scott came out and spoke. I'm like, yeah, he's being forced, you know, to say stuff like this, man. Honestly, but then he came out with another video last night, and he was just talking about how, you know, he's devastated. You feel me? He's gonna give back and stuff like that. There's a lot of different celebrities and artists that's getting together and helping these families. You feel me? Get through this rough time, man. But nah, that was crazy when I seen that yesterday, bro. That was really crazy, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below, man. Life is really short, y'all. Rest in peace to those who lost their lives, man. I know the family's going through it, because it's like, damn, you was here today, and then you could be going tomorrow, bro. I'm out.